told you guys I was gonna do my first X Plus review, and I finally got it. I got it yesterday when I got home from work, and it was a surprise because it was like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I came to my door and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that nobody stole this thing. Because with X Plus, you know, they have the description and a picture, a photo of the creature, and here it is. The box I opened. I didn't do an open like other viewers that do this stuff. I didn't do the opening of the box or anything like that because I don't know, because it takes a long time to do it, and here it is. It looks awesome. Even the box is really cool. Mecha Gigan, Chainsaw Gigan, wherever you want to call him, but he is awesome. He is probably one of my favorite kaiju in the entire Toho, Shoujo, and Millennium series. So this is the X Plus. If it's not X Plus, it's not awesome. No, I'm just kidding. But it is the by Garage Toy, and it is awesome. It is a really, let me get into it here, but as far I want you guys to see it. Okay, this action figure, it's actually not really this is not really a toy, it's a vinyl, and a lot of people who collect vinyls, our excuse is that they're not toys, they're collectibles. But I say they are collectibles, and okay, here he is. Gigan from Godzilla Final Wars Gigan from 2004. It is the meched up version of Gigan because you know that Godzilla dispatches him in such a alarming fashion and decapitates him with a blast of his heat beam. So he's resurrected again by the XLIANs to help Monster X, or in his Kaiser form, Kaiser Ghidorah, to combat Mothra and Godzilla in a final battle It's awesome, and I will be reviewing that movie in the future because I'm still doing my reviews. Godzilla Final Wars. And let's take a look at it because this guy, I'm not kidding around. It was a pain in the ass to put the tail on, but I looked at fresh vinyls. I just subscribed to the guy and on how to get these the tails on, and I didn't actually do that. What I did, I needed somebody to help me. My nephew helped me, and it was kind of funny because he wouldn't get his tail on, so we had to kind of force it on him. So it was a pain in the ass to get the tail on, but the end product, this guy is just menacing. Just look at him. Let's look at his face. Godzilla vs. Gigan and Godzilla vs. Megalon. Godzilla vs. Gigan in particular is probably one of my favorite Showa Godzilla films. I will definitely be reviewing that in the future also, and it features the first appearance from Nebula Space Hunter M of the alien cyborg / monster kaiju Gigan, and he's kind of been more of a coward, and he's kind of like a scavenger, and he does these sneak attacks on Godzilla or any of his allies on the movie, including Jet Jaguar and Anguirus. So Gigan is he's kind of like a buzzard, and he hits you when you're down. But just look at this guy is menacing. I'm not kidding around. Look at it. Just look at the visor. Okay, I'm gonna start the inspection of the. Let's look at his spikes along the top of his head. He has 3 of them, including the one on the front, and I had to kind of glue this one on because it was falling off, because this is actually, I bought it used, and it was a really good bargain. It was a steal because this guy usually goes about $200 or a little bit less than that, $89 if you can find him somewhere at a Big Bad Toy Store or Awesome Collector. So let's look at the top of the spike here. It's like it looks a lot more like a Ginsu knife. So it looks really awesome, and you can see it's an upgraded version. Even I was gonna get the other version with the regular claws or swords, whatever you call them, but I saw that the chainsaw version was available. I was gonna get there's a die-cast version of it too, and so I was gonna get it, but I decided to get this one because it was on sale. It was a really good bargain. Like I said, I like to buy I like to spend a lot of money on this stuff. And okay, let's look at the there's you guys you can see the visor right here, including his main one is he's a the one-eyed monster, and it looks the detail on it, the articulation on his eye, and then the visor above it, it looks so reminiscent of the Gigan you see on the movies. So it looks really awesome. He looks I had like this guy took some blood out of me because I was trying to we were trying to put his tail on and I got cut, including my nephew. He didn't actually get any blood on him, but this guy's dangerous. So this is nothing. This is not a toy. It's not for children. You don't want to. If you insist on buying this for those of you parents here, do not be very careful because it has these spikes are made of vinyl and kind of like a soft plastic. So you want to be careful if your little one insists on it and you decide to buy it for him, because I don't recommend it because this is not really a toy. Because yeah, that's the excuse of grown men buying toys. They're collectibles. They're not toys. They're collectibles. Okay. All right. Let's do a more of an inspection. Okay. You see let's look at the mouth. If I can, I can't open the mouth all the way, but you can see the teeth lined up, super sharp teeth, kind of like Jaws a little bit. And you see the claw that comes out from his the opening jawline here. It looks just phenomenal, and it's just vinyl. If I would have got the die-cast version, it probably would have been better, but expensive. All right, remember, for all you guys out there, if you got women, you got a woman, remember that. Okay. Anyway, all right, and on the other side of it, let's look at the mechanical. It's a lot like Mechagodzilla. If you see the back of his neck right here, it's very cyborg like. It's not necessarily a robot, it's more cyborg. So it looks really awesome, and you really get it. They really X plus. I gotta give X plus 2 thumbs up because they really did a amazing job. Thumbs up, guys, on this kaiju. Probably one of the most iconic, because King Ghidorah is the best, really, because he's the fan favorite. But I would say this guy definitely has to be one of the top 5 kaiju enemies of Godzilla and his allies. So, okay, now let's take a look at let's go along a little bit to the chest area and the chainsaw, what do you call it? The buzzsaw that's built on his chest. It's very reminiscent of the one from 1972, but you notice that Gigan got a thigh master, and he's actually really pretty trim. He looks a lot like Tony Jaa or Jet Li or something. So he's really trim. He's worked out a little bit. He's not really doesn't got the beer gut like the one from 1972, and he hasn't been drinking a whole lot of beer, so he's really trim and fit. For all you kaiju out there, you guys gotta make sure you're trim and fit. Sorry about that. All right, okay, let's take a look now at we're looking at the buzzsaw on his chest. It doesn't rotate, obviously. You would probably have to spend more money on it. I don't know if they have one like that. If they do, let me know on the comments below. Okay, let's look at the chainsaw. Okay, it looks just phenomenal the way they airbrushed it. It looks really awesome. Okay, let's look at close look at the chainsaw. I love the Shaw. Shaw's a part of me. I'm gonna make you part of you. I love the Shaw. Shaw's a part of me. I'm gonna make it part of you. Alright. Alright, okay, let's look at the chainsaws. It's very accurate to the X Plus really goes out when it comes to depending on what version you buy, because there's other versions of this Gigan 2004. So it is from 2017, and it was. I'm so glad I got my hands on this boy, because he is just look at him. He is just menacing. He's probably one of the most intimidating. I'm not saying he scares me or anything silly like that, but as far as just say if you were a little kid and you saw that and then you walked in your room and you saw it, you're like, ah! I'd freak out. All right. And okay, like if you notice, he's wearing XLIAN. If you guys, everybody knows Final Wars, he's wearing an XLIAN uniform all along his body. Okay, now let's take a look at the gauntlets. Okay, he has like a these were we had to attach these. These were easy to put on actually, but you have to be really careful because this thing cuts, man. Okay, it's hard vinyl, so and there's some parts that are soft. You really want to be careful with that. Okay, let's take a look at the uniform. Let's turn him around, and then we're gonna go along his appendages, or I'm not sure what you call these exactly. This is where it allows him to fly. He has 3 of them along his back, and the articulation is just amazing. It looks really spot on. And now let's take a look at the knee pads here. This guy is the Gigan from hell. Even though that the thought of that is just positively ridiculous, but I'm just kidding around. But really, it's a really, you see the spikes. It has 3 spikes along the knee pad, and his this Gigan's feet are a little bit. Let's go to the feet. Are a little bit. It's like he's in a like he's about to take off. So his feet are actually more like swords or sharp orange or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but for he's in it like he's about to take off kind of form. And so let's look at the tail. The tail, oh my gosh, this sucker was hard to put on. Look at the phenomenal. It's part mech and part XLIAN uniform, I guess, and it looks just intimidating. This is like I said. You want to be careful with this guy because he's pretty dangerous. If you do not want to let your kid play with this thing or throw it at somebody. Oh my gosh, throw this at somebody. This is like something that Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers would have used to kill somebody on Halloween or Friday the 13th. All right, man. Okay, let's take a look at his backside more. It's a good inspection of his backside. And let's turn him around. Okay, pose for the camera. Pose for the camera. Okay, there you go. All right. There's some spikes along right here where his one spike along his. No, there's 2 spikes. I'm sorry. The arms are movable. They're kind of stiff. They don't have much movement, but you can see the spikes right here. If you let me put them closer. I highly recommend. If you can find him, I got this guy on eBay, so he was really a low price. If you could find him, I could let you guys know in the comments below if he's still available. I think there were several more available, and the person I bought it from. So okay, let's keep one more time and let's take a look at his visor. It looks just phenomenal. This kaiju is probably one of the best kaiju's I've seen. Destroya and Hydra, but this is probably one of the standouts as far as the collectible line is concerned. But all right, if you like this video, comment on this video below. Do you have this action? Do you have this collectible? It's not a toy. Be careful. You don't want to get pissed off. Actually, if I got mugged, I could probably use this guy as a weapon, man. I'm not kidding around. I could probably put this in somebody's eye if I had to fight for my life. Oh, for real, talking for real. So yeah, this guy's dangerous. Like I said, my nephew he poked his head, and okay, let me see if I still got the scar. Chick stick scars. A scar right here, one of my nails. I don't know if it's this one from trying to put the tail on yesterday. So it's a really I will be having more X Plus action figure reviews pretty soon because I am not. It's not like I'm gonna have a whole room filled with these, but yeah, I'm buying them one by one whenever I can because it's not like I have the money to be buying stuff because there's other responsibilities and there's the lady. You wanna those of you that are married or in a relationship, you don't wanna spend your time buying toys. Bam! Buy these toys. I like buying X Plus, Monster Arts, and Bandai. All right, guys. Once again, comment on this video. Let me know what you think. You got this figure? Let me know if you got the die-cast one or if you got the. There's two different versions of it. In the mummified version, they have the mummified version. They have the other version. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one with the regular claws. So I will see you guys real soon, and I'm about to do another review. You guys, thank you for everybody who's been watching my videos lately. Let your friends know about, like this video, let your friends know about this blog because I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers so I can give you guys the best possible content. Please let people know about this blog. I have the YouTube alternative. I am Goofy. I am still your reviewer, and I am in your face. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Once again,